This video will be extremely useful for people who have people-pleasing tendencies, who are aware that they are too soft, who know that they want to embrace the dark feminine or dark masculine energy, and who want to own their life again. If you don't know me, my name is Alina and I'm a manifestation femininity coach. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and let's dive into this topic. The first thing about entering the dark feminine or masculine era is about putting yourself on the pedestal in your reality, in your life. And I'm again talking to these people right now who know that they have these codependency issues. They are like dissolving into another person when they interact with someone, especially in a romantic way, or these people who have issues with setting boundaries. But if you're avoidant already, don't listen to me right now, okay? because you have another issue, you have to open your heart and to start being vulnerable again. So here, in your case, you have to put yourself on the pedestal. You have to understand that you are the most important person in your reality. And it may sound a bit egoistic to do that, but you have to. Because that's why other people use you. That's why you dissolve your personality in another person for seeking this validation that you don't actually need, because it's just a trauma response. And how to do so? On day-to-day life, you have to ask yourself this question: am I choosing myself in this particular situation, in this communication, or not? Or am I choosing to please them, be a good person, to be a good guy, a good girl, to have this love I need? Actually, you need love towards yourself, first of all, not from the other people. That's why you're seeking it. And another exercise I want to give you is that ask yourself this question, like, what do I want now? Like, do I even want to be in this communication or not? Do I want to do this job or not? Do I want to eat this type of food or not? Because the people, again, that have these codependency issues, they tend to literally dissolve themselves in the surroundings because they don't understand where they end, where the boundaries end. The second step will be about your boundaries. That's the issue of people who I'm talking to right now. If you don't know how to treat you, people around you won't know this either. If you know how you are supposed to be treated, people will just feel that and will treat you accordingly. Right now, you can write down your boundaries. For example, in a romantic communication, like for example, you won't deal with a man who isn't responsible, who is not respectful, who doesn't do this, that, and so on. But you have to remember that you should be a match for this type of relationship, okay? That's also important. In your daily communication, like for example, if someone disrespects you in any other way, you have to tell them that they should not treat you this way. Second thing is in understanding your boundaries, where you end and the other person starts. Third thing I'd really like to recommend you to do is to work on your masculine side, is to work on your masculine energy. If you're a woman, on your inner man animus. If you're a man, just on your inner man again. Because our masculinity, and again, gender doesn't matter here, influences on our confidence, how we present ourselves into this reality, how people treat us with respect or not, how we, present ourselves, how we walk into the room, and how to do so. If you want to work in a deeper way, I truly recommend you to work with me one-on-one. You'll find the links in the description box. If you are not ready to dive into the depths, you can check my content. Healthy masculine energy in a woman makes her really confident, sexy, attractive, and she sets her boundaries with ease. She's not even questioning, When she has this healthy masculine energy within her, she's really seen by men. The fourth step I'd like to recommend you to do is to work on the dark feminine or the dark masculine energy. This video is connected to this topic, but I want to mention it more particularly. What is the dark feminine, the dark masculine energy? It's about our shadow part. I've talked a lot about this in my previous video about the dark feminine energy. You'll find the link in the description box so you can watch it to discover it, like what is exactly how it works. Plus you'll find the exercises you can do. But anyway, this type of energy makes you extremely confident again, extremely attractive, magnetic, and so on. So when you embrace this energy, well, you'll definitely will enter your William era. That's for sure. If you'll truly embrace it, and it won't be in the negative, okay? Because that's also possible. When we accept our shadows, our shadow parts, the shadow parts of our psyche, we turn the light up within us. And I know it sounds paradoxical, but that's true. And that's why when you integrate your shadows, you have this integrity, and people can sense that what makes you so attractive. The fifth step I'd like to recommend you is to find a role model that can help you to embrace this energy more. By a role model, I mean maybe a character for movies, maybe books, maybe series, maybe it's a real person. And this person should inspire you. This character should inspire you. Their energy should inspire you. So for example, when I worked on my self-concept last time, when I had my own rebirth, like I'm still in this process, but it was pretty intense, by the way. So when I worked on my self-concept, I remember these characters that I like pretty much. So for example, it's Catherine Pierce from The Vampire Diaries. So she embraces this Villian energy, the dark feminine energy. She's so confident, she's so alluring in who she is. And another character I also put on my vision board, let's call it this way, a Catwoman. And it doesn't matter if it's from cartoon or the movies, just in general, I like this vibe. It's also about the dark feminine energy for me, and it also reminds me how to connect this seductive side that I also have, and at the same time, this inviting allure that also this character has, but as well the dark feminine energy too. Although this exercise as well, you can create your vision board and it will remind you who you are becoming, what kind of energy you are going to have, or maybe you are already embracing now. This is it for this topic today. Please let me know what you think in the comment section, what you will use. If you want to work with me personally, you'll find the links in the description box. For an energy exchange, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and see you next time. Bye bye.